Here's why you should remove productivity apps such as Notion and Evernote from your life so you can gain more focus and being more productive in the long term. Let me tell you a story. A year back I used Notion for everything in my life, but the problem was it wasn't only Notion. I used my physical journal, I used Notes app, I had even 2 journals, I used reminders and many other productivity apps that you can see all over YouTube and the internet that people recommend and claim they have increased productivity and focus over their tasks. But the outcome was that I lost focus on everything in my life. I got duplicated information, and when it came time to actually find something, I couldn't because I didn't know where is it. First, second, that I had also 2 other sources of information such as my journals and Notes app, and overall I didn't know where to find the information that I strived so much to keep organized and be held so I can use it in a later stage. The outcome of the productivity apps was awful. I lost focus, I lost productivity, and I didn't know where to find anything. I needed a solution fast. So I did a research, I read a lot about how other people organize their lives, and I concluded one thing: I needed to go back to basics. So I started with Apple Notes, Apple Reminders, Apple Calendar and the journal physical that I have. Of course, if you are not an Apple user in an ecosystem, I'm sure your phone has a Reminders app, a Notes app and a calendar. That's all 3 things you need to keep your life organized. And here I'll tell you how. Let's start with the reminders. I use them every day. There I keep everything that needs to be done, that's scheduled for the future, and it's just an actionable step that you can just tick and get out of your head. I have 3 folders: Inbox, Today and Scheduled. Inbox, look at us, an email inbox. There goes everything that's need to be done, for example, call mom, cook the lunch or similar. When you add a date to the reminder, due date, and it's set for today, it automatically goes to the Today folder, which is very handy to see what needs to be done today. And if something you need to postpone it for later, you can just change the date and it will go automatically to Scheduled. That's everything you need to know about reminders. Also, a cool trick I found recently is that you can move reminders straight to the calendar. Talking about the calendar app, I schedule my future events and meetings there, which is the stuff you probably do within the app. Next we come with Apple Notes. I use it as a second brain, and all the information I need to keep for the future or in the current moment goes there. I use the para structure, which divides the folder into 4 titles, which are Projects, Area, Resources and Archive. Although it may be a bit confusing in the beginning, but I assure you, after you read some about it, you'll get the hang of it. And lastly we have my physical journal, where I keep notes from courses and books, and in time it collects some information and I just can move it to my Apple Notes. There's a feature where your camera phone automatically scans the pages, puts them in Apple Notes, recognizes the words, so you can search for it later. It's very handy, I recommend it to you. And if you are a type of person who appreciates the paper and the feeling of writing on it, I definitely recommend you getting a physical journal. Another benefit is that you can use it to journal, obviously. There's many statements that writing on paper is better for you in terms of journaling than digitally, which is a thing to keep in mind. What are the benefits of organizing my life? Now I've been organized for 3 months maybe, completely, without using many softwares or sources of truth. I only have one, which is my Apple Note, for example, for information. And I can say it has 2 great benefits: reduced anxiety and better time management. Both of them, I really struggled with them in the past. I had anxiety and I had the worst time management in the world. But now I can safely claim I've been improved because I went back to the basics and keep structure of my life using them. Now my future family won't be bothered when I don't forget to go to the store to buy milk. You can watch my next video here, and I would muchly appreciate if you leave a comment down below, an idea for a video or feedback about this one. Bye bye!